Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Tuesday the 21st, and today was a gorgeous day outside, absolutely beautiful, warmed up quite a bit. I mean, you wouldn't want to be out, wouldn't want to be in a house with the air conditioning on, I'll put it that way, but outside it felt gorgeous. Got up, had a handful of things to get done. I was extremely whipped after yesterday's trip. I'm not really sure why, because it wasn't like that big of a trip. It was just, I think, the emotional thing and just the traveling part just kind of had kicked my butt that day. I've been getting up way too early last few days and not having a lot of fun there. Was up this morning before 6 a.m. again. Again, I'm not a morning person. As I'm recording this, it's about 2:30 a.m. and I'm not a big fan of the morning, getting up then. So anyway, got up, got a handful of things done today. Nothing real major, but I got outside, did some yard work, did some spraying some weeds, and was out in the shop for a while today trying to get some things figured out. Got some lawnmower blades sharpened and some of that good stuff happening. Ended up cleaning up a few things, moving some things around. Was get out the shop back out to do some cleanup out there of some bunch of sawdust and stuff I'd produced, and realized I have 3 shop vacs, only 1 hose apparently. So take it back, I got 4 shop vacs and 2 hoses, but the one's a smaller size I keep in the house for basically cleaning up stuff here in the house. It's not got a big enough hose to hook into the big one. So the other one that I have that has my hose is actually down at my cousin's house down in Lee Summit, and I took that down there for her when they were cleaning out their old house as they're getting ready to move, and then some stuff in the moving process of making a mess in the new house, also different little things, and loaned them my shop vac. And actually, like I said, I have 3 big ones and 1 little tiny one, and thought nothing about it. And then I went to use it today and realized I have no hose. So I think what I'm going to do, I know I've got a hose around somewhere, but I have no idea where it's at. So my plan is just to go out tomorrow and go buy myself a new shop vac hose. Would have done it today, but I was just really not in the mood. By the time I got to break it out, I was kind of getting in the low end of my time left to be out in the shop, and decided to hell with it and just put it off till I'll do it tomorrow, like I said. So went ahead, did get, like I said, a handful of things done out there. Nothing major, but just a few nice things. It's always fun to get some stuff accomplished. Got a couple plans going. One of the things I did today is I designed my new work table. I'm building an outfeed table to run off the back of my table saw, which is also going to be in turn the outfeed table / work table / workbench, whatever you want to call it. So it's more of a work table because it's going to be out in the middle of the room, and I think that's one of the big differences between a workbench and a work table. And the fact that it's outfeed table, I've got to make it just the right height so it basically feeding off the back of the table saw, it won't hit it and get hung up, because that will definitely suck. And it's going to be easier to make it a smidgen short so the parts will just kind of go down as opposed to getting hung up on it and getting stuck. So definitely do not want to do that. So, and I can always put a leg underneath it and raise it up a little bit. Cutting it off shorter is going to be a much harder process, and it'll be a big pain in the butt. So I think I'm going to leave it in that ballpark range. I'm going to aim for like an 1/8 inch short, because I'm always a big fan of having the wood drop down to it instead of having to go up to it. And I think I have enough stuff in the garage to make it all. I think I have all the all the wood I need. If not, there's a lumberyard here in town. I'll pay more than I would like at Lowe's or Menards or Home Depot, but it'll save me the trip up to Des Moines. So still trying to get a hold of a couple RVs. I went and looked at one of them that I put an offer in on yesterday and didn't hear back from them today. I didn't think I would. I figured it'd probably be the end of the week. I'm thinking Thursday I might call them up and hit them up with, hey, this is my offer. I even thought about going up to Des Moines, maybe Thursday, Friday, something like that, and just taking a pocket full of cash with me, walk in and just toss down the counter and go, here we go. There's my offer. Legitimately serious, so on and so forth. Because a lot of people make offers and don't have any damn cash. And if I throw, especially when I get small bills, the shop that I'm looking at buying at seem like they're a little, I don't know, they seem like they'd be impressed by large amount of small bills as opposed to small amount of large bills. So who knows? Like I said, I might give that a shot. It's worked for me in the past surprisingly well. I've saved myself so much money over the years, thousands and thousands of dollars, back when I had the business and stuff, and buying out other businesses and different things, and buying cars from people and stuff. And I've actually had went to what they call a trade show. Other people, manufacturers, bring in their newest and greatest products. I watched a guy turn down a check for a fairly large sum of money. I walked in with, I think it was, what the hell, I think it was like 12,000 bucks the guy offered. I walked in with $9,300 in cash, and the dude accepted it. So my theory, that is the fact I didn't need a receipt because I just, I'll eat that on my taxes. He didn't give me a receipt, so I'm sure he told his boss he sold it for 5,000, or told his boss he couldn't sell it all and threw it away. So the dude pockets 9,300 bucks. Again, I don't give a damn, because like I said, he turned down $3,000 almost above that in the form of a check, which I was happy as hell, because that meant I saved another $3,000 damn near. So I've done that a few times, had great luck with it. Bought cars off people. Back in the day, I was buying a lot of stereo equipment, different things. Worked well. Actually, bought a business that way. It shocked the hell out of me that it worked, and I bought it for about probably 60% of what they had turned down from somebody else who had made him an offer, when it was one of those things that they turned down the offer with the fact that the guy saying, as soon as I go to the bank and get the loan, would you take this? And they said no. And I heard about that, went into him with a shitty $12 briefcase full of cash, and it was amazing that I expected him not to take it, and my answer was going to be, okay, here's the down payment, I'll pay the rest when we get the paperwork finished up, blah blah whatever. And the dude said, yep, sold. And I was like, holy crap. So I'm a big fan of that, so I might try it with RV. There's another RV I'd rather have instead. It's over double, about 2.5 times the price of what I offered on this one. That if I could get the son of a bitch to return my call, or return my email, I guess, and give me a phone number to call him about, I'd probably go buy it. Like literally, it's 4 hours. I would be up there to buy the damn thing. So if it's anything at all what it looks like in the pictures, that's all I've seen so far is pictures. So definitely, I've been emailing them, and it's one of the things I hate about Craigslist is assholes will put shit on there. Sometimes it's not even the real thing. Sometimes it's fake, it's weird stuff, and they won't ever check their emails. They, all that crap. They're like, I'm like, go check your, spam filter, dumbass, because when I email through Craigslist, it doesn't show up with my email address. It just goes back in this little fake, incognito type email. And if your spam filter set up high, then you won't find it. So it just drives me insane. Also, put a phone number or something like that in there if you really want to sell the damn thing, and it's just driving me nuts. It's been like 9 days now it's been listed, and it's virtually the identical thing of what I want, except I'd like to have a different color, but that could be changed also if some times come, but I don't feel like spending the $5,000 to paint the damn thing. So went ahead, I just gonna keep bugging the person. Like I said, I have no idea where they're at. It just says Des Moines, which it's, who knows where the hell it's at. So no way of finding them. Thinking about maybe posting a post back on there, with similar headlines there saying, hey, contact me since you're a dumbass and can't check your email. But sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Most of the time, people who aren't willing to check their email and their spam filter aren't looking for other searches with their same name. So I don't know, it's kind of annoying. I did go out for a run today. Went out midday. It was pretty warm. It wasn't horrible. I was sweating pretty good, but when I was in the shade, it was nice. In the sun, I was getting cooked. Ended up running 8 miles. I did run a sub 30-minute 5K, and then I did some walking, some running, some walking, some running, and just kind of gave myself a little break there. Still coming into it very, very slowly. A sub 30-minute 5K is not that big a deal for me, because I can run a 22-minute 5K. So it's not like that's a really fast time, but there was a time not very long ago, just a couple years ago, that I literally could not run a 30-minute 5K. So the fact that I ran like a 28-something and wasn't even trying to push it makes me feel pretty good, makes me feel pretty confident. So the 8 miles was nice. Let the dog go swimming a couple times. Worked out really well. Ran a couple people out there that I apparently scared the hell out of. I was probably 15 yards, 20 yards behind him, and it kind of hollered out, hey, how you guys doing today and stuff? And she screamed and he jumped, and it was freaking hell. And it was kind of deal. I had a little baby stroller they were pushing around the trail out there, and kind of chatted a little bit as I ran on by. So I didn't bother stopping, because I think they were both extremely embarrassed. And they said, nice looking dog and blah, blah, whatever. So I got that finished up, got it wrapped up. And it was one of those weird things where normally, like, I'm going to that trail, I'll drive over there, that kind of thing. I decided to run from the house. I said, to hell with it. Just went for a run. Didn't have any idea how far I was going. Just know I was going to go and see how I felt. And legs are feeling pretty heavy. Ankles and the calves are pretty tight and pretty sore. That's kind of be expected for as much time as I've taken off. So with all that going on, just pretty much the best I can do with the running is just keep at it slowly. I've taken this much time off. I do not want to jump back into it too quick and hurt myself. So I'm kind of treating it as if I'm coming off of a major race, or coming off a, just like almost not quite like getting back into it new, but I'm planning on running every other day. I'm not going to run every day. As much as I want to run tomorrow, I really want to run tomorrow again. I want to start my run streak all over, and it's not going to be good for me. So my plan is to take tomorrow off again, run again Thursday, and go from there. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.